everyone, this is your local realtor Jolin Wang with REMAX 2000 Realty. I'm really excited about today's episode because I feel like in the last 2 years, you've been probably hearing the same thing over and over and over again. We now got a little shake-up at the real estate market now, and I know it's making a lot of people uncomfortable. But when other people are uncomfortable, that increases the opportunity at the same time. Those who are feeling uncomfortable probably will be flashed out. So if you never watched my video before, I'm doing real estate market monthly, and I always break down everything you need to know when it comes to buying or selling in real estate. Talk about real estate market, I like to focus on the leading indicator, not the lagging indicator. The lagging indicators are the closed sales, like how many homes were sold in the past. These are usually 3 months behind. It depends on the source you're hearing from. I want to talk about what's happening in real estate market in June. So the first thing we look at is the number of new listings come on the market. We have 28 new listings in June, same as May, but it's down 48.1% from last June. We're seeing a home going under contract, and it's down about 79.85% from last year. And we're running about 11 days to get a house sold in June, and it takes 12 days last year. And the last thing we'll look at is the supply. We totally have 45 homes for sale, down from 53 last June. And the sold average per square foot is $517, and it's up 13.1% from last year. Now, the biggest changing in the market is the rate. The mortgage interest rates are up. They're up 50%, not from last year, from 2 months ago. And we're seeing the rates in March and April or early April are in 3s. We're now seeing the rates in the 6s now. And I've even seen a higher like 6.5%. So we are getting a little shake up. I know it's scary. What we're seeing, some of the buyers have gotten flashed out. Those buyers are just barely in the position to buy. They were really maxed out on what they could afford what they could afford it for, and for whatever reason, they did not jump on the opportunity when the rates are in the 3s. And they can no longer afford to buy what they can afford a couple months ago. They can't buy it anymore. So they're washed out in the market. And that increased opportunity because you, as a buyer, have less competition now. So if you're a buyer who is doing the game, now you can go and buy a home. We're starting to see a lot of homes are not receiving 20, 30 offers, and they're no longer, sell at 10, 20% above the listing price. We're seeing homes selling for what they're listed for. Now you see that home, let's say the home listed for $1 million, and over 2 months ago, you will feel weird to write an offer on $1 million. You probably will think there's no chance I can get it. But now that $1 million offer is got a great chance of getting accepted. So that's a really good opportunity. Now you can come in, and if you're seeing a home that's been sitting on the market been a month, and that's a good chance for you. You can come in at the listed price, potentially even below price. So it's creating some opportunity for those of you who are looking to buy. Yes, it's going to cost a little bit more money. Rates are in the 6s right now, so you got to willing to take that rate. So if you're going to have a higher payment, or you can, like our client did, is getting into an adjustable mortgage rate. We call that ARMs. So what is ARM? There's an initial fixed rate period, typically 5, 7, 10 years of the loan in which your interest rate won't change. Well, the buyer that are working with us, we're locking our clients in the 4% rates. So here's great for you that's still in the game. Now you can come in, you can buy the home, you don't have to overpay for it, and you can get rates between 4 to 5% in that range. I can definitely help connect you with the greatest lender. So that's what's going on if you're a buyer. Now, if you are thinking, I'm a seller, what should I do? Well, you have a decision to make. You have to decide, well, here's the thing. I don't know if we're right at the top or before the top or just past the top real estate market. But what I do know is we are somewhere near the top of the market. I don't know where the market is gonna go. I can predict the future because the rates are changing the fastest in the history. I don't know how it's going to play out over time. What I know is today's buyers are very serious buyers. They are still coming to the table and paying a good price for a home. And if you want to cash out for all the equity you built over the years and want to have some certainty and not to worry about where the market is heading, this could be a good time to eliminate all the risk, since we don't know if the recession is coming or the interest rate is going to go into 7-8% or even higher. We're still getting amazing price. Still a lot of buyers are buying. It could be a good chance to cash out all your equity. So whether you want to take advantage of the adjustable rate and the beat your competition and then paying less price now, or you want to sell your home and rule out the risk where the market is heading in the future, give me a call or send me a text message down the number below somewhere. That will directly contact me, and I would love to learn more about you and put a plan in place to help you to accomplish them. Thank you so much for watching. And again, this is Jolin Wang with REMAX 2000 Realty. I value relationships over transactions.